Getting out the car, I said, you know, Dad, you should do something about your hearing aids. He said, you haven't heard half what's gone on this holiday. And I sat there and I thought, I used to watch my dad, who had hearing aids and never wear the bloody things. And I thought, no, I'm just not going to let this happen. So one way or another, because Jane's sister had been to Lynn before, and we got friends, got the Winking Prawn down here, gone to Lynn, they all loved it. And she suddenly thought she wanted hearing aids. So off we go, and got a month's trial. But while she was having a trial, I started looking into these things and seeing the difference between what they were and what I had. And I got all excited because I'm not really techie. I'm just, you know, an old git who likes to get in amongst things. And I found out, you know, I could pair it with my iPhone. If I get an incoming phone call, it all comes in through here. It gets your music, everything you want. I can watch the telly, and the TV can be at whatever volume anybody else in the room wants, but I can have it exactly where I want it. And you know how many things have been on TV lately that nobody can hear? Well, I'm the one person that's heard everything that's been going on. It's been fantastic. It's been great. Oh, I was aware I'm missing a lot. If we'd been with a group of friends, and I was absolutely aware that I wasn't getting a lot of what was going on. And you get sort of certain noise levels, or you get a group of people and there's quite a bit of noise going on. And I mean, this is where I thought of my father. You start to withdraw back because you just don't know what's going on. People look at you occasionally and you nod and grunt. And all of a sudden, you're not part of what's going on. Well, that's what my friends have said. When it's come up that I've got hearing aids, I said, well, you can't have hearing aids. Show me. I mean, I know they're older, but they have to get really close before you can actually point out on top of your ear or the little wire. It is. And of course, wearing glasses helps a little bit too. It's difficult to actually explain because it sounds a bit naff. But yes, it's made a fantastic difference. I just feel I'm a part of virtually everything that's going on. And I can hear the birds tweeting way out there now, I mean, which I wouldn't have heard before. And so you're back involved, hopefully, where I was about 30 years ago. I mean, I'm sure my hearing isn't 20/20 or whatever the description is, but it's very, very good. And it's made a huge difference to my life. I had absolutely no idea until Jane got fitted up with hers. And in talking to Lynn, you know, somehow or other it came out that I could pair it with my iPhone. Oh yeah, so why would I want to do that? Well, you know, you can use it when you're making telephone calls, you can listen to your music, and you can just use it in conjunction with the iPhone to do all sorts of things that are media-based. And it was great. And then I discovered that you can actually adjust the level using the phone. So if you're somewhere or other and it's too loud or you can actually just go on, because there's an Autogon app, and you can just swipe it up and down, it adjusts the level. And then you do the same thing, I think, you know, we mentioned with the TV adapter, which is a little extra money. Jane can have her hearing aids where she wants them. I can have mine where I want them. And you can have a third person on there having the telly at the normal level. And everybody's happy. So it's an amazing bit of kit. First of all, Jane's sister had been to Lynn, and we have a friend down the road who'd got hearing aids from Devon Hearing. And when we decided that Jane wanted to go, we just walked across the road. We'd have a coffee and walked in. And we were greeted by a Cherie at the front, who is just one of those people that sort of glows. And you know, you walk into some places and you feel welcome. We felt welcome. So Jane set up to have a hearing test and met Lynn. We both met Lynn, but I let Jane get on. And I just felt, here is someone who knows what they're talking about. And very straightforward, very pleasant, very businesslike. And we felt comfortable right away, didn't we? And that's how it all came about. Referral, the old referral, the best thing in the world. I mean, even in the short time I've had these, we've been out to friends for dinner, and they're thinking about, I can't see your hearing aids. And then they go, wow. And they say, well, I really should get my ears tested because I am aware, as I think so many people of our age are, that they have a hearing aid problem, but they won't do anything about it. So I have no idea whether they walk through Lynn's door or not, but we have actually recommended Devon Hearing and Lynn in particular to a whole bunch of our friends who probably sooner or later will wake up one day and say, I want to rejoin the world. And at that point, hopefully they'll go and see her. But I mean, she, to me, is the only game in town. I got my watch. Well, the great thing is you can pair this with this, and if you're out and about, so long as this is in your pocket, and I've got my hearing aids in, I can hold a conversation. There's life in the old git yet, you know.